Hello, hello, good morning. Hey, enjoy. Game Arts. Wah. More GunGriffon 2. Man, I wish Game Arts still existed. I wish the people that own this game would do something with it. Let me do some... Why is the bottom of the screen flashing like that? Oh, whatever. Leave the area of operations to the north. Gotta practice with my HiMax 2. That flashing is really annoying.
3,
okay,
2,
it's gone.
1, mission start.
Okay. Wait, I missed one. Oops, oops, oops. I really wish I could strafe. What's the jump button? Okay. My shot's flying a little high.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. I don't think I scored very well. Yeah, play big. The player. The camera system is neat, but why can't you actually just switch to third person? I guess they didn't really have a, like, third-person camera figured out. Oh, the struggle. I wish you could see the gun barrel, because it's... it's really hard. You can see, like... From this angle, I could tell that the shots were gonna hit the wall there, but I couldn't actually see that from first-person view. Like, the physical angle of the gun and the location, like, relative to the... like how far to the right it is from the camera affects things, but it's a little hard to actually see that. Yeah. Really missing. Okay, let me do the other simulator mission. Alrighty. Advanced operations behind it. The goal of this training is to improve your weapon application skills based on your enemy's terrain. Press your AWGX. Ground, air, base vehicles have been deployed as if it were actual combat. Deploy with only your unit. Deploy with using live camera. Use the battle cable to connect to another Sega Saturn, if only. One of these times when I go to Japan, I'm gonna come back with the Sega Saturn. Actual Sega Saturn. It's funny because I have a couple of Sega Saturn games just lying around, like this one. So I do physically have this game. This one was more annoying to get than the other, like, 3 GunGriffon games. This one never released outside of Japan. Yeah. I do like that the machine gun bullets shoot in a straight line this time. In the first game, they actually, like, the barrel of the gun rotates. And I appreciate they decided that one was a little too much, actually. Ouch. Windbreaker, hello. How are you? I'm practicing operating my Hi-Max. Two aerial units over here. Lagging sleep, doing alright otherwise. Oh no, sleep is important though. A little tricky to get a lock on. Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. I wonder who voices the lines. Did they just hire some white guy off of like a military base to read out a few lines? Mission complete. Play it back. Play it back. Let me see how I did. The draw distance of this camera. Well, I guess it's actually just the same, but further back. I'm a little annoyed that the geometry juts out a little further than the polygons. Not an uncommon problem, but always a little frustrating. You know where that's really annoying? In the like Halo HD remaster, whatever the fuck, where they like redid the way the levels all the work look. Not only does it look worse, but they didn't remap the geometry, particularly because they wanted to do that weird system where you could like switch between the new and the old graphics. So there's a lot of like there's a lot of like geometry in that game that's shaped differently than how it looks. And you'll be sniping into walls a lot. It's still a problem today. Fuji-san, my friend. I miss being on Mount Fuji. It was a good time. I should go hiking more. I used to do that a lot more as a kid. Just don't have the time. There's stuff it's not really nearby. But these places to go hiking like around. You just take a weekend off sometimes. We need to go into the mountains. Go out into the woods. Actually, I've been thinking of taking up like fishing, unironically. Like, man, if only. I feel like it's funny in survival they let you use like any unit in the game. Okay, Jartai is the one I was struggling with. Let's take it from the top, actually. PU Transport Battalion was reported passing through Aji Liwa, Libya. The 501st will launch a sortie to destroy the enemy armored division that is escorting the supply troop. There is also info that the enemy is deploying a new bipedal AWGS. Stay alert. The key is carrying out the mission is the supply helicopter. Be sure to escort them to secure enough ammunition. Always a problem. I actually don't care for rockets. Give me the 3-shot. I'll take the Attackums. Gun. Machine gun. 3-shot gun. Play with only your unit. Let me just take mine alone. I like having the wingman, but in Mission 5, my wingman always gets shot down right away. I should get used to flying solo. I'd be better off if I could just operate on my own. Mission 1, Bright Hope. See your plane getting shot down as you fly in. It's crazy. There's a little divot thing in there. I hope the comm chatter is nothing important because I can't understand any of that. It's a little beyond me. I'll be honest. It's a little beyond me. Die. Mirai, hello. Oh, Mira, I didn't really have a chance to explain on Discord, but I invited Mimi to play this stone simulator with us. He's cute. You'll like him. But how are you? Where's that supply helicopter? I can see it on the map. Give me more gun. I need gun. I'm hunting to enter deeper into the Sentaiverse. I don't know if that's deeper. I'm pretty sure I met Minnie after I met you. Ow! Ow! Stop! Stop shooting me! Blasted tanks. If anything, you're bringing him deeper into the Sentaiverse. Being alright, decided to try doing Saturday Overtime. There's still another Sentai friend person. I'm excited. Yee. Friends. Friends of friends can become friends. The trickiest part of this control system is doing everything at once. Like, the movement system is annoying, switching weapons is annoying, but the trickiest part is doing it all at the same time. It's just like operating a real vehicle. This really makes me think of operating like a forklift. Like, I'll actually do that in real life, where I'll, like, stop moving so I can operate the other controls. Even though you could do both at the same time. I wonder if a tank is like operating a forklift. Although a tank, you still need like 3 people, right? It's also crazy how, like, actually the physics system is. Like, you have to lead your shots a little bit ahead of enemies to hit them. Because the bullets need time to fly through the air. I wish they would make fucking games like this again. I'm sick of games with, like, good control systems. I feel like there used to be a lot of simulator games like this that, like, were trying to create complexity in their controls. And you just don't have that anymore because gamers have no patience for anything. If they made a game like that today, like, everyone would complain it was bad. I think about that with, like, the old Castlevania games and stuff, too. Like, there was a lot of games that had, like, built-in complexity on purpose. Like, the controls intentionally made things a little difficult for you. Am I hitting that tank or no? I don't see the hit confirmation. That's funny. Probably not gonna get any more ammunition out of this helicopter. The map. Yeah, I know. I can see where I am. Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. How did I do? How did I do? How did I do? Success was a goddess. Hi. I did better than I did last time. Because I just missed less shots. Yeah, okay. He was just making fun of me. 69% accuracy, nice. Yep. Play it, Bake. Let me see. How am I doing? It's kind of funny to do a collab with you and Miho and Minnie. Because you're all me. Me. You and Miho in particular, I've been thinking about that for some reason, how it's both me. Mirai Mitama and Mizure Miho. It's crazy how much detail they put into, like, you can see, like, the engines on the back adjusting their position based on how you're moving. If you don't play these back, you can't even see this model. But I guess it's always rendered into the game. Strange attention to detail. Bugima, hello, how are you? See, if I was really good, I would just fly around in second gear the whole time. And I wouldn't hit anything. I'm alright. Nice. Let me give you a Mirai shoutouts while I'm not actually playing the game. You're watching the playback. Goose, Doug. You know, it would really help me to dodge bullets, actually, if I was... if I could get the third-person camera. It's a lot easier. It's hard to react to getting shot at in first person. But, like, from this view, I could see the timing of when I could have, like, jumped to avoid stuff. Is that a sentai? Katamayo, hello. How are you? Tier 69? Forgot. Shouldn't it be tier 67? I forgot you're not affiliate? Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm glad I was able to opt out. They were trying to do a thing before where, like, everyone would be affiliate, and I just never entered, like, my payment information or nothing. So it never worked for me. Which is what I was hoping for. I was able to avoid getting dragged into that without learning how Twitch works. I still don't really know. I understand very little about how the Twitch website functions. Oops. Oops. Where's my... Okay, there it is. Someone shooting at us too far away. Affiliate is simply you get money, we take a cut, and once you're at... I feel like you have that backwards. They take kind of the lion's share. Once we're at $40, $50, we send pay after taxes. I thought the payout rate was at $100. I don't... Isn't that what most people say? I don't know. I just hate advertising. I don't want to run ads. It's not worth it. Also, ads are getting really fucking weird. I'm always really disgusted. Like, whenever I'm using, like, the YouTube app and I actually get shown ads, I'm always, like, really unsettled by the kind of shit they're advertising these days. AI ads, that too, that's also worse, but it's just like all the weird shit they're selling now, all the like health products. I don't know what's going on. I remember watching like commercials on TV as a kid, and it's like, I hated that too, but it wasn't this bad. I don't know what's going on these days. It's not good out there. It's really bad out there. All the ads on Twitter are fucking awful. Oh man, I can't hit nothing. Style of games makes me want to work more in Godot. Man, if I could make shit like this in Godot, that'd be crazy. I miss, you know, the height of Godot programming is honestly recreating Sega Saturn games. You can, I can't. I'm trying to learn GD script. It's not. I'm lazy, you know. It's it's possible, but I can't do it yet. Only I could. Only somebody would recreate Sega Saturn games. I also just miss simulator games. Like I was saying before about how there's like inherent complexity to this. Everybody doesn't understand that now, and that's another thing I blame Dark Souls for. Cause like, Dark Souls has like, the controls are clunky on purpose, but in a way that's bad. They do what I'm talking about in a way that I don't like. My brain, 2 years scripting, Alright, year 2. Now you get to learn how to edit the scripts. Yeah, make sure you put lots of comments in. You never have enough comments. Like, have a comment on, like, every line of code, because you're gonna forget what that shit does. You'd think you would remember. You're wrong. I believe in you? Yeah, well, that makes one of us. Rescue the APC engineers remaining at the desalination plant. Now they're desalinating? We gotta invest in shit like that. Our top priority is to protect the rescue helicopters while they extract civilian personnel. We expect the PU to deploy German anti-tank forces. Our HIMAX present the best deterrent to these forces. I expect you to fight like hell. Sir, yes sir. Nagisa, hello. Oh yeah, Nagisa, I didn't have a chance to explain, but that game has like 4-player multiplayer. So it's gonna be a collab. It's a little short notice. I don't really care for the rockets. I like how you could just, like... you can just do something really stupid like this. And you just wanted more gun ammo. This game was funny. The VTG system. Proximity system. I'm too stupid to use something like that. Caleb, hello. Seems like an epic idea, so glad you thought of me. Yeah, I was saying before about how I think it's funny that all 3 of you, your names start with me. It's Mirai Mitama, Mizure Miho, and Nini Nagisa. Me. I wish they would make either a remaster or a sequel to Custom Robo. Well, somebody is doing that. That one's covered. Some Spanish people or whatever. It got that one under control. Looked up Battlecore Robots. If you want an actual Custom Robo game, sadly, Nintendo. Tragically Nintendo. They had a falling out with Noise during the 3DS era. And they never recovered from that shit. And they went to work for Square Enix, making mobile games or whatever the fuck. Are you fast forwarding? What? No, this is just how the game runs. Rescue residents. Wait, how many, like, escort missions there are in this series? Damn it. Keep turning. They really gotta... they gotta improve their system. It's so annoying that the trees mess up the radar. It's such a funny mechanic. Is this a bio-helicopter here? No, it's an allied tank. A lot of orders coming in over the radio that I don't understand. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they're not saying nothing important. It's like when they do announcements on the train, you know? Just ignore it. There's a supply helicopter over there. Give me more gun. I need gun. Give me extra gun. Helicopter coming in. There we go. We got him eventually. Artillery over here. Ugh. Why does it give me the warning that I'm leaving the area? Why do you tell them? They're out of the operational area. It's not my fault. Oh, whatever. A helicopter over here. I don't think I'll ever be good enough at this game to shoot down the fucking fighter jets. That's way beyond me. Something I'm simply not capable of doing. Hey, stop shooting my helicopter. Did you just leave in a straight line? Escort this helicopter out of here. Yay! We did it.
Mission complete.
作戦は成功です。さらなる進撃を続けましょう。
作戦は成功です。進めましょう。さらに進めましょう。I did worse than I did last time. That's crazy. So I did better than the last time I did mission 2. Play and make. Let me see. Yeah, stretch. Mission 2, rescue residents. Jeez. I gotta just stay cool under fire is the problem. I always start getting frantic when I'm getting hit. See me missing. It's funny how low the draw distance is. It's crazy how much attention to detail there is with like the blast trails and everything that like you can't even see happening in game. I also kind of think about how there's a throttle system but a walk cycle. I remember I was arguing with somebody, well, not really arguing, I was talking to somebody on like Blue Sky about how the Gundam controls work. And he was like, how do you get it to like walk and run if there are just pedals? And it's like, well, obviously like when you hit the controls, it triggers like a walk cycle, you know? Like there's like post-processing. Because he seemed to be confused about the fact that like the controls don't seem as complicated as the movements they produce, but that's how this works. So like I don't think that's actually that out of the question. Maybe that's the problem with like some anime like Big O have control systems that are too good that like every movement corresponds to a movement on the mech that people can't imagine it doesn't work that way. I wish there was a faster way to turn in place. Like, the best way to turn faster is just to throttle up to second gear. But then you have to move forward or back. I wish there was just a way to quickly rotate in place. Yeah, that should be the end of the mission, right? Yes. Okay. Let's try mission 3. Guitar and Depression Agent. Valiant Pocket. Escort and defend allied troops. Always escort missions. Escort and defend the withdrawing allied troops. Be mindful of heavily mudded areas as they limit armor and units' mobility. Protect withdrawing allied units from PEW, AWGS, and anti-tank helicopters. Make full use of the high max mobility to attack. Taking the initiative from the enemy is the key to victory. Just put me in alone. Mission 3, go for victory. That's a weird name for it, for escorting withdrawing troops, but okay. I'm already fucking up. Okay. Too much damage. Ow. Let me stop that here. Okay. WGS incoming. I don't see anything in the map. Ow. Oh. That's behind the radar. Yeah. Supply helicopter incoming. Where's it gonna land? Bro, just put it down anywhere. I need supplies. Get over here. Please land. Give me gun. Okay, let's just resupply here for a minute. A lot of AWS incoming. I don't immediately see anything on the radar. It should be fine because the area around me is generally pretty clear. Get alive. Why would you lag on? Damn it. I'm bubbling. Literally directly under me. Yeah, they got my guys while I was away.
Mission incomplete.
That's the thing I like about the 5th mission, actually. It's not, at least it's not an escort mission.
こちらの被害は甚大です。戦線を
Yeah, let me try this, actually. Hit and run, ground-based attacks, no aerial combat skills. Average at best, but can hold his own in both air and ground. Take this guy along, maybe he can help. Thunderbird, hello, how are you? Tenacious Liberation. Tenacity really is the name of the game here. Ow. But how are you, Thunderbird? Welcome in. Yeah, I'd imagine it is. I'm gonna try not to miss just because I know there's not a lot of opportunities to resupply in this one. Ow. Getting into this is gonna be so annoying. Back off. They always stay like right on top of me. Yeah, I know my health is low. Ah. Damn it.
All systems broken down. Game over.
我が隊は壊滅的な被害です。隊長には
Tragic. I don't know, I think I'm just getting skill checked here. It's not really a matter of my selection of weapons, I just can't wait. Push to the front, knocking on the door. Long range precision fire support. I just can't quite manage it. Too many guys come at you too quickly. And they stay like... It's being able to aim, that's the problem. They're like way too much, they're like right on top of you. If they were just like slightly further away. Yeah. Memory 1 GB of RAM. True, to be honest. Stay with my allies until they get killed at least. Damn. Gotcha. Okay, there's a line of tanks over there. Two AWGS systems right on top of me. What am I stuck on? Ow. I guess I'm hoping that I don't. Oh, where's that supply helicopter going? Bro, land, I need the ammo. Just land anywhere, it's fine. It's all bad. Where? That's fine, I'm healing faster than he's hitting me. Where is he? I was staying behind me the whole time. Hey, give me some... Got it. Okay, that's all the supplies they got for me. Let me actually... got further than I usually get, so let me... There's a Hymax right on top of me, but I can't see it. I know it's here. There he is. Gotcha. There's too many tanks. Okay. Yeah, I know I took a lot of damage. I know. AWS. AWS incoming. Did you get off of me? Ah, darn. Okay. Let me actually ignore these tanks. They're just gonna drive away after a minute. Gotcha. Ugh, I don't want to fight every single enemy pack. There's too many enemies, there's only one of me. He's like right behind me. Oh, lay off. Damn it. Okay. Okay. All these tanks. Too damn many of them. Okay. Wait until... Okay, there we go. Now where are they coming from? This guy is back off. Yeah. Damn it.
All systems.
Thanks. So I'm just gonna ignore them. We'll wait until it announces that the AWGS systems arrive. Okay. And that should be them coming in. Ah, damn it. Frozen right on top of you at the exact same rate. Okay. I literally cannot turn fast enough to hit him. But he can hit me, of course. Damn. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use the 3-shot gun on that guy. I feel like I missed more than I hit. And then I kill him when I actually switch to something else. Okay. AWGS. literally knocking into him. Yeah, okay. Okay, geez, finally. Okay, I guess the 3-shot gun was better. That was kind of worse than any other time I fought that one. Avoid all these tanks. He should get me with the homing missiles. Really annoying, I saved in like a really awkward spot. Keep going. Man, I wish I'd let you fire the missiles without rocket on. Did they change that from the first game? I feel like I'm getting worse. Okay. that button. Damn. Okay. Okay. Just gotta calm down and focus. I don't know where we going. Yeah. Damn it.
All systems broken down.
Yeah, let me take this mission over from my top. Actually, I don't think I don't think save scumming is actually helping me. Yeah. Okay. Stitch. Tenacious liberation. I could I could really use being liberated from all this. Okay, you know what? Actually, let me, no, not restart. Let me actually do some of the simulator missions. I'm like sweating. This mission is just too hard. Exercise. Gotta cool down the nerves a little bit. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Mission start.
I kind of wish it would let me, like, pick enemies in the simulator, so I could just go for a few rounds against the enemy high-max system. "35 seconds, that's crazy."
Three, two, one. Mission start.
Yeah. Really hard to hit aerial. I got it. Okay. Man, I feel like exhausted. Game takes a lot out of me. I should just switch over to front mission. Okay, let's try one more time. Yeah, the machine is not really doing that for me. Let me just bring more gun. Maybe I should bring more lock-on missiles. It's hard to get a lock, though. The problem is I can't successfully aim at the guys, so I don't think the lock-on missiles would actually help me that much. Ash, hello. How much memory does Sentai have, though? He's too stupid to have more than, say, a Nintendo CS. Wish I had less. DS is immaculate. I missed the DS. I should play another DS game. Stop subjecting myself to the Sega Saturn and play something on the DS. 4 megabytes. Amazing. What the hell's wrong with Nintendo? Hello on YouTube. I can't catch your name because my screen is organized very poorly. I mean, they have cartridges, so memory wasn't that vital. How are you? I'm good. I'm struggling with this game a little bit. I'm getting skill checked by this level. He's too stupid to say anything. This window. Oh, superhero, hello, it's been a while. How have you been? I feel like I just want to run away. It seems like a lot of the enemies will just leave if I wait. PS1, on the other hand, had 2 megabytes, and touching from the disc was not as back. The PlayStation, yeah. PlayStation had pretty abysmal load times back in the day. Oh, a supply helicopter. Stop shooting my damn supply helicopter. Hey! Hey, leave it alone! Ah, man. That's just mean. I guess that's why I can't just avoid these guys. PS1 hardware is literally, I don't need it finished, I need it on sale. It really do be like that. I'm doing well, that's good to hear. I might be screwed without that supply helicopter. Chip broken 3D chip, shit all memory, and hope people like 3D enough. I mean, I like the PS1 3D, so... I don't know, maybe they were right, honestly. Maybe they were cooking. Maybe we just didn't get it. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna make it without that supply helicopter. I think it's over for me. Damn. Ugh. I just can't manage this mission. It's so much harder than the other 4.
Game over.
I'm really struggling. Let me like look up a guide. Hold on a minute. Front mission 2. Front mission 2nd. That doesn't sound quite correct, but okay. Walk through. Is this different than the one? No, wait. I'm stupid. Why did I look up front mission? That's the problem. GunGriffon. GunGriffon 2 for Saturn. Here we go. IMAX controls, menu, blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Mission. Okay, mission Angel Prescient. Kill the enemy target. Kill the necessary targets and survive. Non-rescue mission. Unfortunately, we're working straight into a death trap instead. Blah blah blah. Shadow you, making them very annoying up close. Always try to kill from a distance. Also, the supply heli on this mission. In the beginning, stick close to your allies. Watch the text in your radar for AWGS dispatch. Random directions. When you encounter a teal Hymax, do the following. As it enters your sight, jump and hold accelerate backwards to move away from it in the air while facing it. Now launch attack them with missiles at it one at a time. They usually sidestep after the first hit. Maintain this distance for as long as possible, shooting the enemy. Attack them when you can. If it gets close, switch to the gun or rockets. Never let it jump over you, otherwise it'll rain rockets on you. Gets behind you, instead of turning around, dash forward and get as much distance as possible. Turn and repeat the cycle. They will not pursue you if you exit visibility range. Take advantage of this if you need a breather. Feeling gutsy, head-on collision. After 2 teal AWGSs, a supply heli will land. Resupply while facing south. Set its attention, kite it to the southeastern map. Ignore all the tanks as they will pass by. Final wave of 3. Crimson Hymax is even tougher than the teal. Oh wait! Fuck this then. I was literally at the end of the game. Let me try this again. Ah, fuck. I think this isn't gonna work. Hold on. Let me reload. Can I get that save state back? I was literally like right at the end of the mission. No, it won't let me. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Damn it, I was actually like right at the end. I'm so mad. That one that keeps skill checking me at the end is the last enemy. Busting out the game facts? Yeah, I need help. I need the walkthrough. Okay, so I'm not... Okay. I think I actually can do this because I've gotten to the end of the level multiple times. It's just that I'm fumbling it right at the end. I'm so angry now. It's such a skill issue. It's so genuine. Wait, can you, give me the 3-shot gun here. Give me more attack of missiles. Oh wait, I should have... Did I take a wingman? Hold on, wait. Yeah, no, wait, hold on. Let it start and I'll quit. I do want a wingman. I need help at the start, so I don't take too much damage. Okay. Shotgun, extra missiles. Okay, now we're set. Okay. All my allies have these. You guys can handle it, it's fine. You'll be fine. Okay, now it's the little walker tanks, right? These aren't a big deal. Ow. Okay, right on top of me. Nice. Stuck behind the thing, but not in a place that I can hit him. Okay. Damn it.
All systems broken down. Game over.
Yeah. It's such a skill issue. That's so sad. Free shot. Okay. Wait, OBS Studio disconnected? What happened? Hello? Wait, hold on. Am I... What, my network dropped? What the hell? Hello? Eh? OBS nande? Okay. It reconnected. Why is my... Why is my VTuber frozen? What happened? Hello? Okay. What was that? Did my internet go out? Whoa. What the hell just happened? Jeez. Huh? Eh? Uh-oh. What happened? I don't even understand. Like, everything just stopped for a second. I don't know what that was. That's scary. Your stream died? My whole computer, like, froze up. I don't know. That scared me. My network dropped out for a minute there. Everything stopped. Strange occurrences. Okay, back to suffering. And right back to it. Mondani teaching kids Arabic numerals. Yeah. the interview at the White House is... Well, I don't want to talk to the girl politics on stream. It's so crazy, though. NWGS. Over here? No, really not. You heard DRAM prices will be so high, the only GPUs that will be sold are the NVIDIA ones with 90? Yeah, the NVIDIA situation is crazy. Gamers don't make money. Gamers are truly oppressed. Only data center and most high-end consumer. Nice. Got him. Okay. Where are all these tanks? This thing's RTX 5090 is nowhere near as expensive as a B20. Those are all these tanks. Where's my supply helicopter? Hello? Okay, but where is it landing? Bro, just put it down. Just put it down anywhere. Give me supplies. Come back. Just put it down. Listen, man. I just need the damn supplies. Okay, let me actually... I'll do a save state here. Put the supplies in the bag, bro. Yeah, stop flying so far. We don't gotta go nowhere. Actually, give me some attack guns. There wasn't a lot of supplies, but I'll take what I can get. How many more? So wait, okay. What did it say? After the supply helicopter. After killing 2 teal, a supply heli will land, resupply, a 3rd teal will advance. A final wave of 3. Okay. So there's 1 more teal, and then there's 1 more, there's the red AWGS. Didn't give up on this game? No. I'm too stubborn. I'd rather suffer. I'd simply rather suffer than give up. I think it will take 10 years for things to ever normal. They're not. The economy will collapse before it normalizes. Yeah. I gotta tell you, if you have any idea how our economy like works under the hood with NVIDIA and everything, it's not gonna normalize. You wish it would normalize. If only we were so lucky. Okay, got that one. They will, but they won't be comfy. That's what I said, if they ever. I don't know if the bubble will last 10 years. It's hanging in there. I'm surprised by how long the bubble will last. So I'm not going to count it out. Maybe a war with China will boost the economy. Well, we're gonna go to war with Venezuela first, and then China. China later. I think we have a couple more years, but not much longer. I'm surprised it lasted this long. What about Russia? We're currently at war with Russia, is my understanding. But that has nothing to do with the economy. Russia doesn't really have an economy. Especially not after fucking the Counter-Strike markets crashed. The amount of economic manipulation that's so brazenly happening in the opening is like already the limit. It's a normal amount of economic manipulation. Got a couple of sanctions, tariffs, you know how it is. Okay, I think that's the final wave of AWPS there, is it? Or are those tanks? Hello? Yep, okay, that's them. Okay, this guy's the last enemy, but he's better than me. Which is really the problem. I don't mean good, I mean he's definitively better. He has the same system as I do, and he's definitively better at it. Damn it. Okay. Need more missiles. I don't like how flat screen HD TVs are counted in CPI. It's 2025, not 2005. I wish it was 2005. If only we could be so lucky. The supply helicopter does not have a lot of supplies. Okay. There's one teal AWPS that's gonna show up. It should be that. Right? Yeah, there he is. Okay, I took more damage than I would have liked. At least I got him. Here's the thing, 90% of PC games are playing old games, no need for a 5090. Speaking of which, it's the 20th anniversary of the Xbox 360. And the console war is over, it's crazy. We don't want Euro's reserve currency to crash. I mean, speak for yourself. I want the economy to crash. One, because it would be funny, and two, because a recession is fundamentally a wealth transfer from the rich to the poor. What we need is to not get a bailout. That's always the fucking problem. The problem is they always bail out, like, the banks and the corporations. That's the actual issue, like, unironically. Acceleration is? No! I'm just correct. The reason we've been having so much economic trouble since, like, 2008 is because they keep bailing out the banks when they should fail. What people don't understand is before the Great Depression, there was actually a major economic downturn that nobody cared about because the government didn't do anything about it. And it just corrected itself. You're getting a bailout? I fucking hope not. Well, I mean, eventually we'll just run out of money, you know? At some point, they won't be able to do that because the money will actually not be worth anything. Even more than it is now. You got it, Senpai? I'm gonna get my coffee on the Cloudflare servers again. Why is that? Does that keep happening? Does anybody know the way that, like, the Amazon and Azure servers keep crashing? I'm sort of curious. Okay. Didn't we copy the bailout strategy from Japan? Yeah, look at how that's working for them. They just did a huge stimulus. This is the end of the level, if I could just manage it. If I was just capable enough. Damn it!
All systems
Okay.
broken down.
Let's pick that back up. Need more missiles. Why is so bad at dealing with bugs? Just call a fucking accelerator. Cloudflare said it was a bug, probably fired the guy who deals with the bugs. I still think about that one, the joke post somebody made about how, like, I just got fired from from AWS because I was vibe coding IPv6 DNS. What if he's right, though? What if it's real? Do you think tech will ever streamline and just throw out legacy? We cannot get off Cobalt. Do you know how bad it is? Fucking servers for banks and stuff still use Cobalt. That's never gonna fucking happen. We're literally too stupid to manage that. There's no advantage to Cobalt. We literally just can't fix it. Okay. Kill that one. Don't actually, let me save here. Cobalt, not Cobalt. Whatever. You know what I mean. The rule we have in business is don't touch what makes money. I wish that were true in my fucking company. They're always fucking around on the production line. I'm gonna force them to fix it eventually, because now we're moving, like, water-cooled servers into mainline production. They're gonna really fucking break everything. At some point, they're just gonna learn their lesson. Rewrite everything in Rust? If only. Man, if we used Rust instead of fucking Python for everything. Imagine how nice everything could be. Man, it would be a whole different world. There's a whole different world out there, if you just believe in it. I hate Python so much. Python was such a fucking mistake. More C++? Yeah, I wish. Nobody uses C++. The problem is Python is too easy to learn. Like, unironically, that is the problem. Everyone uses Python because everyone else uses Python, even though it's, like, not a good coding language in any way. My workplace just realized they have the most annoying identity crisis. Oh. How is that? Okay. The 3 guys are over there. Yeah, I know I'm leaving the area. Stop yelling at me. They hired both Rust experts and Elixir experts and are now trying to streamline, but Rust people hate Elixir and vice versa. It's like those languages are built on complete opposite principles. Just use Rust. That's the advantage of Elixir. How come they're allowed to fucking exit the stage? It's no fair. So I get to use the stupid language that causes all the incidents? Rust is causing the incidents? I'm a Rust fanatic on the Elixir side of the company? Huh. Interesting. Interesting predicament. Okay. Ugh. God. Elixir is like Python, in which you forget to handle a case, it just crashes and it's fine. Yeah. Errors are good. Errors show you what's wrong with the code. That was a close one, Captain. You're telling me. At least we kept our damage to a minimum. Yeah, let's call it that. Write that on the report, okay? 30% accuracy. Stop bullying me. Language itself says the mantra, just let it crash. It's good if programs crash, so you see what's wrong with them. I want to watch the replay. I deserve it. I deserve to suffer. Except the Elixir is compiled, so it's aware you're not... Isn't Python compiled? Python uses a compiler, right? I guess you could just run it out of the thing. Assuming Elixir is popular in Japan? No. In Japan, they probably use C++. Actually, what do they program like in Japan? Ruby? Yeah, Ruby sounds right. I've been playing some mobile games from Supro. I think they're from Ruby. They probably have a Japanese scene because of all the Ruby refugees went there. Oh, by the way, yeah. I'm surprised that network disturbance didn't fuck up the bot. I assume the most popular language in Japan is XL. What, VBA? Man, I gotta get more into VBA. More people should know how to use Excel. Excel is actually so useful. If only Microsoft made a program that actually worked properly. Knowing how to program like VBA is so funny because you can open up like the immediate window and have it like record what you're doing on screen, and you can see how much spaghetti garbage code there is in Excel. Given how bad Japan is at adapting to change, I wouldn't be surprised if they were still running Ruby. Wouldn't you prefer it? Ruby to Elixir? Come on. I should use JavaScript. I wish people would use C++. Absolutely fucking not. Elixir is better. Why? I like Ruby. Try Elixir, it's actually cool. Alright, maybe. Where's that guide, by the way? How many more missions are there left? Counterattack, Hell's Highway, Bouncer. Okay, there's 3 more missions left. If they're not as painful as this one, maybe I can finish this game today. Microsoft needs to sell their Xbox and Windows division, and maybe GitHub. They can keep Office and Azure. They're not good at Office. Office is their best product, and they're not even good at it. It's just not something I'd use for mission-critical software, but it's super cozy. Should use GDScript for everything. I didn't know that Teslas had, like, had GDScript, like, Godot program stuff. Microsoft is now selling GitHub or Windows as solid training data they need. For what? Their AI shit doesn't even work. Not that anybody's. The only actual use we found for AI is killing people. Has Foundry actually done anything? There was a big thing recently where the government brought in Palantir to establish the Foundry system for like cross-referencing data between government agencies. Has that actually resulted in anything? I thought you're only the product if you don't pay for it. We're all the product now. Also, Windows is definitely the exception to that. Maybe they could make a good version of Windows. You always hope the next version of Windows will be good. It won't. It'll be worse. But what if it is good, though? You pay it and then they fuck you over anyway? You get more fucked over if you do pay for it. KDE life is nice. Oh, I forgot you switched over to Linux for everything. That's crazy. They did. It was Windows 2000. Yeah, they made a couple of good versions of Windows, just not recently. But what if the next one is good? What if the next version of Windows is good? I dual boot for the few times I need Windows. Ugh, coward. Cowardly. Bro won't commit. This games work better on Linux Proton than Windows? I mean... Just Ring Racer. Like, which games other than Ring Racer work better on Linux? She's not been gaming. Ring Racers is native on Linux. Yeah, but like, other than that. Yeah, I get that. You should hang out with Phonon more. She plays card games. None of the ones you like. You should tell her about Ring Racers. She likes the other Sonic Racing, and she's talking about playing Kirby Air Riders. Windows 12 being good, I envy your optimism. It won't be, but what if it is? Like, what if it's better than Windows 11? It's not likely, but it is possible. Melody of Memory on my Windows install crashes the whole system. Awesome. There's no support thread because the Epic Game Store... God, I forgot you use Epic. Why do you use everything wrong? just play on Steam on Windows. Are you gonna get the geometric cube? I was gonna get it, but then they said it plays games. I don't know if I need another console. I do kind of want the Steam cube. Geometric shape in my house. On Linux Proton, I played the whole thing through, no crashes. Game is only sold on EGS. Evil. Windows 11 is so bad that you hear they had a task manager bug. Awesome. That's so funny. I love task manager not responding. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Man, Windows is funny. We have a graph with 2 plot points. We got the quality of Windows going down and the quality of Linux going up. I'd say Linux has stayed pretty standard in quality. It's like... Linux has always been good, it's just that nobody fucking uses it. It's not that Linux suddenly got better. Oh yeah, the task manager, but where you close it, it would open 2 more. Hydra Manager. Awesome. But what if Windows 12 is good? It's possible. It's not impossible that it would be. It's very unlikely. It'll probably be worse than Windows 11. But what if it is good? I remember people were coping and seething where the third one is always good, which isn't true. Like versions of Windows. And they were expecting like Windows 10 to be good. Linux has gotten better though. I mean, you know, they make improvements over time. Linux has always been good though. I've been trying desktop Linux over the years and it's never been this smooth. See, you know, again, you're a coward. You should just use the fucking command line. Real Linux user doesn't need a fucking GUI. Look at this fucking asshole standing like just behind me. Why I struggle so much. I already use the CLI for my servers, idiot. But why don't you use it for your computer? Aren't you like a real Linux person now? You gotta lock in. What the? Yeah. That used to be an actual... I remember people used to actually argue that it's like you shouldn't use a GUI for Linux because you should just learn how to use the command line. What distro do you use? I try not to use Linux. I should probably start using Linux, honestly. I'm not going to. There are cynics that saying we had YouTube talking about how bad Vista was in 2007, but that was when a really popular video on that topic got 15,000 views, not 2 million views. Join the pen and use Nixos like me. Pen Chang. Scenario counterattack. Raid the enemy-controlled airbase. Man, I love not having to protect shit. Attack the U.S. 101st Airborne Division defending the held Chinese airbase, eliminating rear-line pressure on the Japanese Foreign Legion troops. How is China fighting... How is Japan fighting China and America at the same time? This is some real wish-casting type shit. You will hate it, it's gonna be the best. Maybe. The 504th will destroy the 3 C-17s during the launch, preventing a possible buildup of enemy forces. Annihilate all resistance and make up for the humiliation of Lian Yungang. Okay. Maybe I should bring the rockets? You have to fight an essay for anything you want to fucking do? I should be writing essays. I'm still slacking on my blog and other stuff. I'm slacking on a lot of things, actually. Never going back to Arch. We're always using Arch Linux. That's crazy. Install Gen 2? Yeah, that's the meme, right? I'll get Gen 2. Gen 2 is shit compared to Nyx? Aw, bro hates Gen 2, that's crazy. Absolute defense range. Wait, where are these airplanes I gotta destroy? A lot of stuff on the map. Ah, I'm stuck. Ow, stop shooting me. I'm trying to find the thing. There's a spy helicopter over there. Under attack, though. The helicopter gets shot down, damn it. Imagine being able to just compile your software, fucking casuals. I know my health is low, I can see it. Stop yelling at me. B-17, where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, maybe I should have brought the rocket. Oh no, it's not that bad. There's another B-17 over there. Yeah, I see it, I see it. Oh, where is it? Oh no, this is the helicopter. Oh, another supply helicopter on my side. Can you land? I desperately need help. Can you land? Can you land? Can you land, please? Shoot this thing out of the fucking sky. Just take the supplies. Thank you. Hey, my partner's still alive. Good on him. I didn't get that much health back. Where are the other enemy C-17s? How long is this fucking mission? C-17. Okay, but where? I think I see it. Damn. Oh, this one's another slog.
Game over.
Counterattack. Destroy 3 C-17 bombers before they list off. 6 minutes in for 22 minutes. The visibility here is poor. Seems to affect your enemies. Okay. I think I should just kill more people. And try to get that first supply helicopter. Give me more gun. Good night, Sentai and Shaq. Good night, Windbreaker. Okay, so there's 3... Okay, so the time limit is 9 minutes and a half. There's 3 C-17s. And the last one will land at about the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes remaining. So I gotta stay alive for like 17 minutes. How many enemies there are. such a big fucking map. Gotta hurry up, the first C-17 should be out pretty soon. Okay, that's one. Ow, ow, what am I being hit by? Dropping rockets on me. Get rid of that guy. Get some health back. Okay, the next C-17 should appear in like 30 seconds. Okay, where is it gonna be? Okay, I see it, I see it. Okay, that's two. Okay, now I gotta survive for like a minute and a half until the next one gets here. fly helicopter though. Let me pick off. Ow, ow, ow! Why won't it lock on? Oh, fuck it. I just gotta kill the last C-17. Never mind all these guys. The spider tank zooming. Yeah, those things do move pretty fast. Let me get to the runway. Problem is, like, all the guys are at the runway. C-17. Okay. Like behind one of their troops. Damn it! Ah, I was right there.
All systems broken down.
Yeah.
Game over.
They get so many units. Gun 3. Okay. I gotta try to cut down their troop numbers before the C-17s get there. Problem is I'm taking too much damage. Scrapping with all their AWGs. I don't really need to kill all of them. I just need there to not be so many when I go in to kill the thing. Ow. Stop it! Hey. I kind of wish my allied units would not just run in and get themselves killed. Why did the supply helicopter come so soon? I guess I should rush in and try to kill guys and then come back for this one. I guess if we ever throw out Legacy, it would be a post-aristocratic France movement where they switch to the metric system. No. Fate worse than death. The last thing we need is the metric system. Do I know how long something is in Bald Eagles? We have to use feet. It's the morally correct way to do it, is to measure in feet. I didn't rush in fast enough and kill all these helicopters. That might be a problem. Might have been a mistake. Not really worried about helicopters so much, though. we've got so many dudes protecting the runway. Why can't we use qubits? It's not sexy. All good Americans, like all real American patriots like me. Okay, I get how to do that now. If you aim down, you can turn the turret a little bit faster. That makes sense, actually. Okay, let me head over and see something show up soon. You measure the length of the president's elbow to middle finger. Ow. Okay, maybe I should bring rockets. Not quite doing enough damage. A little bit less damage than what I need. We must measure the president's heat. The only way to do it. Bro, can you land? Can you land though, please? Get some health and ammo back. How much fucking guys left over there? Supplies I'm gonna get, so let's get away from this area. So many enemies. Fuck. Okay, let's just kill the C-17 and get out of here. You know how Celeste was made for a fantasy console called the Pico 8? Didn't they actually make that? The little handheld thing, right? I think I've seen that. Didn't that really exist? Or there was at least a prototype, right? So many enemies. Okay, I just need to survive for one more minute and then make it through the horde of enemies again to kill that C-17. I think that was just hardware that ran the VM. Ah. But it kind of did exist though. There was a physical object. It existed in practice. Okay, let's start going towards the runway. The objective is just the planes, right? So once I kill the Sea 17, I should be good. Pretty sure. Ow. 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 Yay, okay. I did it. I wonder if we might try abandoned text ideas like Project Larrabee and Octane. I don't know, there's no reason not to pick them up now.
隊長、危ないところでした。しかし、我々の被害は最小限に抑えられました。
It's really roughing me over with these mission reports. Mission 7. There's only like 2 more left, right? Counterattack, Hell's Highway, and Bouncer. Okay, so there is 2 more left. Defend the retreating allies, defeat the enemy ace. Showdown. The last fight is a one-on-one. That's gonna skill check me super fucking hard. Okay, let's try this one. Hopefully it's not too hard. Cover our retreating troops. We have withdrawn to the interior of China, and we will be carrying out a movement towards the coast to return to Japan. The 504th will cover friendly units crossing the Yellow River and repel any attacks by the enemy. The enemy's pursuit is expected to be fierce. Protect as many soldiers as possible. We can't die here. Now, when you say as many as possible, what is the actual requirement? Larrabee was supposed to replace GPUs and run everything in software, except it won't be slow. Can you already run stuff in CPU like that? Oh, I can only bring a helicopter. Hit and run. Exploration, average at best, focus on. Okay, I'll take the one with the missiles. I'll take the one with the missiles, please. The thing is, they kind of did the opposite, and they've used GPUs to replace CPUs. They've kind of done the exact opposite, and they're using GPUs for, like, processing now. Ow. Why am I missing? Okay, there it is. Difficulty running that shot. There's like a bunch of guys on the other highway, but let me clear this one out first. Is the right move? Probably not. Can I even get to the other highway? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think. Oh fuck. I'm stuck in this like mud. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably should have done something about this side sooner. All my guys got wiped out already. think it would need a lot of cash, but it would still be slow. It could run Crisis. That's through unoptimized means. Man, the CryEngine. Maybe the CryEngine was too good. Maybe the CryEngine was a mistake. Unreal is bad today? Well, everybody uses Unreal. It's like Python. I might have to bring a machine gun. I didn't think there would be... Oh, wait, I do have a machine gun. There's so many damn helicopters. Oh, there's a supply helicopter over here? Where? Oh, there it is. How do I... Could you put it in like a less awkward spot? Oh. Okay, this is close enough to get supplies. I'll take it. I guess the more accessible you make stuff, the harder it is to do non-generic custom stuff. Well, it becomes, like, ubiquitous. The problem is that the easier to use stuff becomes, like, super ubiquitous, and everybody starts using it. So, like, it becomes inefficient to try to use, like, non-conforming stuff. Couldn't you have just landed that on the highway? You gotta be annoying like that. Speaking of landing on the highway. Okay, there we go. Okay, I killed most of the enemies, so unless a lot more spawn in. Well, at least they were shooting at something. Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see. Why is there such a big crowd of enemies here? I can barely see through the incoming fire. Damn. Okay, I gotta go to the other fucking highway again. Yeah, don't fall. Just down. Stick with the retreating troops now. Ow. Ugh. Damn.
All systems broken down. Game over.
我が隊は
Okay, let me try that again. That didn't go so well. Free shot, wingman. Ground base attacks, no aerial combat skills. Average at best, but you can hold his bone. Okay. So I guess this guy is the right choice, because I need somebody to help me with all these damn helicopters. I don't think I'm going to be able to save most of, like, the first deployment of guys. Getting shot from like all directions with visibility is so bad. Okay. Okay. Game looks like a lot of fun. It is, but it's tricky. It's like it's hard to the controls are. It's not. It's an experience. I wish people made more games like this. Honestly. Where is that supply helicopter? Need help and ammo, brother. Oh, there it is. You're gonna land on like this side of the bridge. Oh. Oh yeah. Why does the supply helicopter get so little health back? I need that even more than ammo, honestly. Although I do need ammo. Well, You get what you get and you don't get upset, I guess. Okay. Me kill these guys Okay, and then let me fly over to the other. Alright, wait. Okay, I'll fly back over. Can I not? Am I like stuck? Oh no. This is just too far away for me to see it. Mission incomplete? Why? I showed up and killed them all, didn't I? Damn.
Game over.
こちらの被害は甚大です。
Blech. Ugh. This game is so hard. Almost there though. Let me do some simulator runs. Let me try to do this at like full speed. I think I'll fuck. It's probably a bad idea, but I gotta get used to doing that.
1. Start.
Okay, no, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe I should just stay at like full speed. How was that on time?
Mission complete.
38? Huh. Okay, so maybe that... Okay, that is kind of the right way to do it then. I see, I get it. The problem is in the real missions, you take so much fire, it's hard to aim. Yeah, that's my problem. I need to operate like at speed. Need to go faster. I'm thinking too much about aiming and not enough about moving.
3, 2, 1. Mission start.
Okay. Maybe I should bring the rockets and just, like, charge forward through the highway, wipe everything out. Okay, switch this out for the free shotgun. No, I should have brought a wingman. Well, whatever. I just want to see if this will work. I have a theory. Rockets are just not very easy to use. It's sort of the problem. I do kind of get the job done. Maybe I should go to the other side first. Like, just clear out, like, the immediate units and then jump over to the other side. The big problem I'm having here is I keep getting hit from the other side. So many enemy helicopters. I might need to bring a machine gun just for that. I'm really not any good at fighting helicopters. Where's that boat that the supply helicopter lands on? Can I find that before it actually lands? Hello? There it is. Give me more rocket. What's going on? The vibes. Yeah, this game does have immaculate vibes, I will admit. Despite my struggles. It do be a mood. Okay. There should be like 4 tanks up here. So let me just hit them with the barrage of rockets. That kind of worked. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of jump. Beam it. Messed up. Get back to my dudes. Oops. Shit. Oops. I didn't realize that would lock onto my own units. Damn.
Game over.
Awful fumble. Okay, you know, I'm a little worn out on this game. There's only 2 missions left, so lock onto your own units. This is hardcore. Yeah, I did. I knew that, but I forgot. So when it locked down, I was like, oh, there must be an enemy, like, up ahead. Like, it just... I was aware you could, like, there is friendly fire, but it just didn't occur to me at the time. Okay. I'm gonna end stream early. This game really takes it out of me. Okay, I think next stream I'll definitely be able to beat the game. There's only 2 missions left. And then I'll switch to the next GunGriffon name, which I think is Allied Strike. Is Blaze or Allied Strike first? GunGriffon series. A series of video games. Takeshi Miyagi. Good job, man. Okay, but what's the order of the games? Okay, Blaze and then Allied Strike. So, I'll finish the next 2 missions next time, and then I'll switch to Blaze. For now, I think I'm done. Watch along in Discord in an hour. Let me get a Discord link. But yeah, this game beat the hell out of me. I'm a little exhausted, honestly. Copy that link. Watch along in Discord. I might be playing some games with other people later today. I'll definitely be doing a collab tomorrow after stream and then after the watch long. I'll keep you posted. Actually, I forgot to post my fucking schedule yesterday. Damn. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I feel like I always forget when the schedule's actually different. I'm such a... Oh man. Man. Bad. Okay. But yeah, watch along in like an hour. For now, let me find somebody to raid. But I'm a little exhausted, honestly. This game takes a lot more brain power than I have. Who are we raiding? I was looking for somebody now. There's a couple of people on. Who started most recently? I wish Switch would give me like the time they've been streaming on just on the like menu on the left. I wish it would just fucking load it all, jeez. 1 hour, 3 hours in. Let's go raid Maru. She just started kind of recently. Okay, but I'll send you along on a raid. Hey, and the bot works. Good. Woof, man. Honestly, I felt exhausted since I beat like the mission 5 or whatever. That one I kept struggling on because like it's like a tension thing. Like I locked in actually pretty hard to beat that, and once I did, like the tension like left my body, and then I felt kind of tired. See, isn't that? Yeah, see you later. But yeah, I might be doing a collab tomorrow. No, I am doing a collab tomorrow. But I might be doing a collab later today. I'll announce it in the on Twitch or on Twitter or whatever. Heavy gaming, yeah. Game that's actually hard. Game that's actually tricky. With who? Later today I might be playing with Kuro. I might not make it to that because they're starting. Like I'll still be. It depends how late they're going. And then tomorrow I'll be collabing with Mirai, Miho, and Mini Nagisa. Okay, but for now, copy that raid message. Bye bye.